In this Jackie Robinson Day matchup, it'll be the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Next on 2K Sports.
And we'll see Josh Hamilton. He's on a mission today looking for the W. The home turf advantage, Tampa Bay will have it. Their hometown fans looking to see some offense. And glad you could be with us. A mid-April matchup for this 2K Sports presentation of MLB. Our starting pitcher, Max Scherzer. So, Steve, how's he going to handle these Minnesota bats today?
Max Scherzer continuing to figure out what he is as a major league pitcher, understanding he needs to be aggressive in the zone. Don't try to miss bats. Attack hitters, and when you do that, good things will happen, and they're starting to happen for him now.
On Gardenhire ready to go. Here's his lineup. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, let's take a look at regular Joe Mauer. A guy that doesn't say a whole lot. He's not one of these guys that's all flashy and whatever, but the more you watch him play, the more you understand that this is the way the game of baseball should be played. Keep quiet, do your job, and let the numbers speak for themselves.
Carew has a turn in the box. Well, the Twins with the win last night. You always like to kick off these 4-game series ahead, coming into the second game against the Rays. He bunts the ball. Bautista fields it. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. Now we'll take a quick look at the Rays and their alignment defensively. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Well, Matt Wieters has come in with all the potential of a superstar than anyone in baseball. So much hype about this kid. But we need to just understand he's young and he's learning. He has all the tools, though, to become a superstar.
The Rays schedule. Here's a look. The series with Minnesota concluding on Sunday. Their homestand continues with another team, the Chicago White Sox. That'll be kicking off Monday night. And they'll take on the Blue Jays, led by the power of Vernon Wells. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. Runner on first. Scherzer with a windup. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Scherzer in time for the out.
That's old school baseball right there. You have to do the little things right. He gets the high pitch down on the ground and advances the runner with the sacrifice.
Just got to make sure, Steve, you don't get that bat under the ball. Get on top of it, and he did.
That's how you manufacture runs.
Killebrew at the plate. One out with a runner at second. Swung on line to right center field. That'll be a base hit at an RBI. He's waved towards home. And the run is in.
Well, this guy's helping his team get off to a good start. Not only does he drive in a run here in the first inning, but now he can also make something happen with his legs.
It's going to be Oliva now. Offense, when you get it, boy, it doesn't matter what part of the game it is. Now they've got themselves something to build on.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting right there to take an early lead in this game.
One down, runner at first. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Crawford's there as he gets to it for the out. Eastern Division standings starting to take shape here in April. We're in our State Farm standings board. In first place, it's the Yankees. The Orioles, second place. It's the Blue Jays in third. Fourth place belongs to the Red Sox. And it's the Rays in the last slot. And their number 6 hitter. Two outs and a man on first. Scherzer with a windup. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Here's the 1-0. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. The Twins on top, 1-0. Minnesota starters on the mound. Here's a look. So, Steve, Tampa Bay hitters, from their perspective, what's in line for them?
Well, a little mismatch in this one right here. One of the best lefties in the game against the lineup that does struggle at times to score runs, so it could be a lopsided ball game.
That retires Crawford. Here's the offensive lineup for the Rays. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
But one of those rare players that can do everything on a baseball field. Josh Hamilton, hit for power. He can run. He can hit for average. He can throw. A great center fielder, great defender. Nothing on a field that this man can't do.
Now we'll take a quick look at the Twins and how they'll be out there positionally on defense. John, scouting anyone here?
Well, you always look at Joe Mauer, a guy that can handle a pitching staff. He's great at calling a game. Very good throwing arm. He can shut down the running game. We know about his offense, but people overlook the fact that he's one of the better defensive catchers in baseball.
Here's the delivery. Ball. And Cano watches it low for a ball. For his career, 321 off the Twins. The 1-0 now. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. That's two gone. Players with the most extra base hits from last year. Let's take a look, courtesy of State Farm.
Well, if you're looking for two guys to stop at first base, these two guys in this game aren't the ones to do it. Seems like every time they hit the ball, they are rounding first and heading into second, at least second base. They have a ton of power. They put the ball in play. They can be dangerous.
And here's Josh Hamilton. 2 outs and nobody on. Ball. Way out there with the curveball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And Josh Hamilton swings and misses on that one. That'll even it up.
They didn't have much offense last night, but he did at least drive in their only run that they scored.
Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2. There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. Oh, and he's got it over to first base, and they get the out.
Well, great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Twins still protecting a lead. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Ball. And the pitch from Scherzer's low that time for a ball. The pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Well, this could be a start of a great inning for these guys. You like to swing on this, and good hustle also to get to second base. Now, still 3 outs to go with the man in scoring position.
With a runner on second, here's Joe Mauer. Good odds here. 6 ABs, 2 hits lifetime against Max Scherzer. Here's the pitch. And the called strike taken by Mauer.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
Here's the delivery. And he leaves that one alone. Joe Mauer, patience. That'll even the count.
Well, Gary, this guy has an outstanding slider. Such a tough pitch to hit. It almost needs a turn signal when he gets to the plate.
Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike two.
Well, Gary, talk about his slider. What makes it so tough to hit him is that the break on that pitch is so big and it's so hard, it's very tough on the hitter to center the ball.
Mauer fouls it away. That one's drilled to short. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get far enough away or up high.
Well, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
No outs and the corners are covered. Scherzer with a windup. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
That's outside. Ball two. Swing, hot shot. Oh, my. How did he get out of the way of that? Those are scary. And a run comes home.
Well, with one run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
In the box now, number 5 spot. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, and picked up the run.
First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And you get a feeling, even though it's early in this ball game, that every run in this one is going to matter.
Well, that's why they have to look to keep tacking on runs, try to sustain the lead. When you've got an opportunity like this, you need a big hit.
Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. Slider just off the black that time. 2-1.
Well, a good count right here for the hit and run. A 2-1 count. Does the manager have enough guts to take a chance on running the count to 3-1 with a pitch out to try to nail the runner at second base?
Hot shot towards the hole. Great opportunity for Minnesota.
Well, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. I mean, now it's 4 straight hits. He's got to start wondering what's going on. Maybe he's tipping his pitches or they're just figuring him out.
Bases are loaded and nobody out. The first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count. 0-2.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
Couldn't make a better two-strike pitch right there. He's working well with the catcher, hitting his spots, powering that fastball down and away. They're looking for some big-time pitching from Max Scherzer to get out of this jam.
And Steve, he's going to try to find a way out of the bases-loaded jam. Probably looking for that double play.
Well, he's going to have to pitch to the bottom of the strike zone and get the hitter to top it, and then let his infielders do their job.
3 on and 1 out. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. At the belt, the 1-0. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. The pitch. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. There's a smash towards the hole. Davis gets 1. And that's 2. A double play. Max Scherzer comes off the mound, giving up a run each of the first 2. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. Beautiful night indoors, Tropicana, off to the west where you can see a bit of the moon out there. Jose Bautista now will stand in. Doesn't swing on that pitch. It's down and in, 1-0. He's hit .284 lifetime against the Twins. Swing and a rocket towards short. 1 away. State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the most runs produced from last year's season. The Yankees #1, the Red Sox 2nd, the Rays 3rd, Rangers 4th, and we've got the Twins who are #5.
Well, they might have to replace home plate after this game because these were 2 of the top teams in the league last year in runs scored. They love to cross home plate. They get guys on, they score them. And that's what makes these teams so tough to pitch against.
Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, their home record in 2010 was a big part of why the Tampa Bay Rays won the American League Division title.
The 1-0 pitch. And Davis with a swing and a miss for the strike, and the count is now even. 3rd home ERA in the American League goes to the Rays. That's how they win.
They also stole the most bases at home as well, so they manufacture runs. A 49-32 record, a big part of getting them to the playoffs.
Call fastball. Now the count 1-2.
The key for any pitcher is establishing the 4-seam fastball. Once you get that working, it gives you so many different options.
One-two pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
That's a big, big breaker on this one. Sails in at just 76 miles per hour.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And Evan Longoria will stand in. Over the course of last season, a very good .294 against the Twins. Base is empty and 2 down. And this is a low and away pitch for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
And a swing and a miss by Longoria, and the count is even. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, that is hit. Carew throws on to first, side is retired. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. The Rays unable to get on the board. Killebrew at the plate. He's going to start the third here. First pitch to him. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. And the 0-1 by Scherzer. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten up the swing.
He delivers. Fastball is up high, then it's 1-2. That's a foul ball. Weeder's calling the pitch. And Scherzer throws that one outside. It'll be a ball. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
And he misses on that one. Ouch. Ball 4. Leadoff man's on.
Now that's what you want out of leadoff man in an inning. Get on base any way you can. Great patience at the plate. Let's check out last year's American League rankings and see where the Minnesota Twins fell in the standings. First in triples, first in batting average with runners in scoring position. And you look at the doubles they put up, ranked 3rd overall in the league in doubles. That ability to take the extra bases and drive the ball.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Scherzer. 0-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
Here it comes. Up the middle. My, off the pitcher. Up with it. Out to second. There's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay. So they will not get the double play. You talk about a friend in need. They team up and get the out. Wow. Runner at first with one down. And here's the first one. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Pitch on the way. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Ground ball headed for the middle. There's one. Davis there, but not in time. They won't get two. And here in the early part of the season, we have a look at the Central Division standings brought to you by State Farm. First place, the White Sox. In second place, it's the Indians. Third belongs to the Twins. In fourth place, it's the Royals. And rounding out the list, the Tigers. Number 3 slot up again here. He doubled and later scored in his last go-around.
Well, you've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
Ball 1 to begin this at bat. 1-0. Looked at Scherzer's pitch. 1-1. It's fouled off.
Foul!
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Max Scherzer, some nice work. No runs given up in the third inning. He's allowed 2 so far. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. Career numbers, a .317 average off Minnesota. That one sails high for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 now. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. This one rolls through to the wall. Pulls into second with that double, so he's in scoring position now with nobody out.
Well, a great leadoff double right there. No outs in the inning. Now, let's see if they can bring him across.
There'll be more coming your way next Wednesday. It'll be the Washington Nationals playing on the road as they take on the Cardinals in St. Louis. That one will get underway at 8 Eastern.
Well, Gary, fans are going to want to tune into that one because I think that's got a chance to be a heck of a ball game.
Ellsbury, the runner at second. Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1. He deals. Cabrera hits the ground ball. Number 27. One away. Here's a look at the State Farm leaderboard. The players with the most triples last year.
You can never underestimate the value of speed on the game. It's not only taking the extra base, but it's also the pressure it puts on the defense to force them to quickly make a play.
1 on, 1 out. There's a ground ball. Number 27.
He's out.
2 retired here.
Looking back to last year, let's check out where the Tampa Bay Rays ranked in the American League. First in stolen bases, second in triples, and it's all about offense when you're going to try to win ball games. You got to score runs, and third in the league in runs scored. Really shows that offense is a real asset for their team.
Here's Crawford's first look. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
That's off the plate and low. 2-0. Crawford will foul that one away. Ooh, he paints the corner with that one. 2-2 now.
Oh, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kyle Crawford is gone. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. The Twins still out in front. Bottom 3 due up next. Joe Mauer leading it off. And Mauer ready for the first pitch. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball. Hit on the ground. And Cano picks it up.
He's out.
And so Mauer retired. Here's a look at the teams who got it done last year at the plate. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Rangers. The Royals in second. In third, the Twins. The Tigers fourth. And it's the Red Sox, number 5.
One of the top hitting teams in baseball last year will be on display in this game today. And these guys, when they step out of the dugout, they're swinging the bats. These guys can put the ball in play, and they all hit for a high average.
Nobody on base, one away. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And Scherzer throws that one outside. It'll be a ball.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
One pitch. Hit in the air to left center. And the catch by Crawford. Up again now, the number 5 spot. Base hit his last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. Scherzer with a windup. Hit up the middle. Oh, my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Boy, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
Two outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way. That catches the high outside corner for a strike. On the way. Line towards second. And Cano picks it up. Throws to first. Side is retired. Max Scherzer, he's got it done for another inning. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. 2-hole to get things started next. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Robinson Cano to bat. 8 hits, 23 at bats. Pretty darn good last year off the Twins. And the bottom of the 4th, it starts out with that strike.
Well, Gary, they really can't seem to mount any offense at all. I mean, 1 hit through 4 innings, and you really have to look at your approach at the plate.
Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
Well, this guy is a classic finesse pitcher with one of the best curveballs in the league.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Cano's going to foul it away. And Steve, also the batters have to keep in mind he'll mix the fastball in once in a while, and he can really catch him on that pitch.
Well, he can, but because the fastball's not overpowering, I think you have to stay back. Let the pitch come to you, and at times look for the curve.
Well, even though he's still behind in the count, it's got to give himself a lot of confidence to know that this guy threw one of his best pitches, that strikeout pitch, and he still put it in play to foul it off. Now he's in the pitcher's head.
Here's the curve on K-King.
And here's how the league home run total stood up last year, courtesy of State Farm.
Well, 2 of the more feared hitters in baseball will be playing in this game here today. They make balls disappear when they swing the bat. And I tell you what, pitchers have to be at the top of their game because if they make a mistake, runs will be put on the board.
First pitch. Starts him off with a strike down the heart of the plate.
Well, guys, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better all-around player in baseball than Josh Hamilton. The potential of being the #1 pick by the Devil Rays came to fruition in Texas in 2010. Nothing on a field this man can't do. Power, speed, can steal a base, can do anything.
And here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 1-2. And for Hamilton, 100 RBIs, and that came even when he missed almost 30 games. MVP for the Rangers. Steve, John, that was just a great season, a great story.
You know, guys, you think of all of the things this young man's gone through, the trials and tribulations, living a life of recovery right now and reaping the benefits of that. He is as consistent an offensive player as there is in the game.
And Jose Bautista's up. An exciting hitter. Boy, he is some fun to watch. Two outs, base is empty. Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. Sliders in there for a called strike. Ball. Jose Bautista watches that one go by. A ball evens the count.
I had the hat trick last night, striking out 3 times in that ball game, and see if he can't make some adjustments today.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
Here's the pitch. Changeup misses. 2-2. And he gets under that one. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. Bautista, there's another foul ball.
Well, anytime you have a 2-2 count, especially anytime with 2 strikes, you have to protect home plate as a hitter, and that's exactly what it did right there. A pitch borderline strike zone, but he just did enough to foul it off to see another one.
No scoring here, ending this half inning. No runs yet for Tampa Bay. Number 2 hole set to get things started. It's going to be Rice now. He'll get us started here in the 5th. First pitch on the way. Ball. And Scherzer throws that one outside. It'll be a ball. Swing, and that one hit Hamilton. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1.
Good read off of the bat. A quick jump. Has to come in on it a little bit. It has enough time to put it away.
Killebrew at the plate. Drew a walk as last time. One out, nobody on. Scherzer with a windup. Slider misses badly with it. 1-0. Weeder's calling the pitch. Mama, big hack at that one, but a 1-1 count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch from Scherzer's low that time for a ball. Two-one pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards first. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
Man on second, 1 away. Now the first pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Crawford's there. 2 away. State Farm takes a look at the lineups with a pop in their bat from last season. Blue Jays #1, the Red Sox in second, third the Yankees, fourth the Twins, and at number 5 on the list the White Sox.
Well, slugging percentage plays a key part in any team's offense, and this team was one of the best in the league last year at doing that. They seem to hit for extra bases. You know, everyone says, well, they get on second base a lot, they score runs, but also they drive in a ton of runs with all those extra base hits that they get. That's why their slugging percentage is so high and why they're so successful.
He takes that one. Scherzer has him 0-1.
Well, look out. He got lucky there. You do not want to miss in the heart of the plate with this team.
Pitch on the way. Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now. 0-2. That's in on the hands for a ball. 1-2.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
The 1-2 on its way. Change up. He bounced that one for the catcher. The 2-2 pitch. Popped way up there behind home plate. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Minnesota 2, Tampa Bay nothing. Leadoff hitter Chris Davis. 2 hits, 17 at-bats lifetime of the Twins. Here's Davis's first look. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only 1 runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch. Nothing you can do. You try to reach out and just put it in play, but he swung through it.
Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
And it's Evan Longoria. 1 away. This is his 4th season in the league. And here's the pitch to Longoria. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
And guys, even though Tampa fans don't come out and support their team like they should, the fans around baseball know what they see in Evan Longoria. Voted again for the 2nd year in a row as an all-star game starter.
Here's the 1-0. A swing line to left center. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. And that'll bring up Jacoby Ellsbury. Guys, for Longoria, tough regarding the all-star voting that was talked about by John. Even though he's been voted in a couple of years, he's been unable to play because of injuries.
But the popularity is still certainly there for him on the cover of video games, and certainly fans appreciate his talents and abilities.
One out, man on first. And he starts Ellsbury out. It's hit foul by Ellsbury. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
Big breaking ball misses, 1-2. And Jacoby Ellsbury is a strikeout victim. No contact on that swing.
Well, 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement. Well, with 2 strikes on the hitter, he went with the heat. I tell you what, a fastball in the low 90s, still very, very effective.
And Cabrera settles in. Career numbers, .318 batting average against the Twins. A runner on first with 2 outs. And the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1.
Now, changeup is one thing, but if you leave it over the heart of the plate, you're going to get hurt.
He delivers. And that's a strike, as Drupal Cabrera is going to have to take a defensive stance here. He got him. So far, 8 strikeouts today. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Minnesota's protecting their lead. And the number 8 spot rolls around. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. On the mound, we'll see Brett Anderson. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Line shot into center field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. So that brings up Joe Mauer. League leaders in on-base percentage last year, courtesy of State Farm.
In order to score runs, you have to get base runners, and these guys understand that. They find ways to get on. They'll take a hit. They'll get hit by a pitch. They'll take a walk. They'll do whatever they have to do to get on base and lead to a run scored.
A runner on first, no outs. Well, he's running, taking off for second. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. And he gets in there without a throw. Here's the 1-0. And that's off the plate, away, ball 2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Comes set, now the 2-0. That one swung on its line. And that looks like an RBI and a single. The opportunity for offense is right now.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball in the left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
Runners at the corners with no one out. And here's the first one. First pitch, a big breaker for a called strike. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2.
This pitcher being very aggressive throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2. Trying to get him to chase the fastball away, 2-2. Here it comes. Popped up, should be playable behind the plate. And Wieters able to get that one. One away now.
Well, they're down already early in this game. They can't afford a big inning against them. That's a big first out. Now let's see what else you can do.
Look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm. And look at the teams with the most hits when it mattered most. Number 1, the Twins. White Sox in second. Third spot, the Rangers. Fourth, the Red Sox. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Well, one of the most clutch teams in all of baseball last year, hitting with runners in scoring position, they were the best at it. They love those clutch situations. Seems like every guy in the lineup seems to bear down when they have guys in scoring position and they deliver runs.
Anderson sends the 0-1. Changeup stays outside, and it's even at 1. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. That'll be a base hit at an RBI.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Carew in the batter's box. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well, now they're putting some distance between themselves and their opponent. With at bats like that, keep tacking on the runs and pull it away.
1 out with runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes. Pulls back on that curveball, takes a strike 0-1. What they're looking for right here is to keep this offense rolling now, get this going.
Well, that's right. I mean, they've got it rolling now, Gary, and you want to continue to lump these quality at-bats together, keep tacking on runs, create that margin, protect your pitchers.
Here's the pitch. Keeps it down that time, 0-2.
The hitter has to be protective. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch and put it in play for a base hit if he can.
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. The 1-2 pitch. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Wieters calling the pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And Hamilton's going to play it. And he gets over and grabs it with the left. It's going to be Rice now. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That should be a base hit. Great opportunity for Minnesota.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat, and he did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
Bases are loaded with two down. Anderson kicks, throws. There's contact. He drove it well. And that's the third out. Hamilton grabs it. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, but manage only 1 run. Minnesota, a 3-run lead. And here's Alexei Ramirez.
I can't blame the manager here, playing the percentages, bringing in the right-handed hitter against this lefty pitcher. Let's see if it pays off.
He makes contact, line drive, and that's a base hit. Ramirez on board with a single. So Kyle Crawford will come up next.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning, no outs. Big things could happen now.
Ramirez takes his lead at first. Here's Crawford's first look. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. That's one away. Now State Farm gives us a look at the hit leaders from last year.
Well, if you want to see a lot of hits, watch these two guys here today. Last season, two of the top batters in all of baseball with the ability to get hits. And that's what these guys do. They put the ball in play. They give themselves up when they have to shorten their swing, take a more defensive stroke, but they always seem to be on base via the base hit.
One out, runner on at first. And the first pitch. Lays off that one outside, 1-0.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate, get somebody on.
Towards center field. That's the second out. And that will hold him at first. A look at the Twins' upcoming schedule. They wrap up this Tampa Bay series on Sunday. And it's a road trip to take on the Orioles and fan favorite there, Brian Roberts. That'll be Monday through Thursday. After that, they head home to match up against the Indians. So, some challenges in store for sure. And we'll give Josh Hamilton the opportunity here with a runner on. Lifetime average .319 off the Twins. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1.
Well, sometimes the pitcher's just better than the hitter, and on that particular pitch, he threw that breaking ball down the zone. He was better. So you just tip your hat to him and hope you can get him again.
Swing that thing.
The pitch. That's swung on a liner here. That's caught. Side is retired.
Gary's really brought his A game for this one, executing all of his pitches. Great command and control. They haven't been able to muster any offense against him so far in this game.
The Rays unable to get on the board. Cleanup batter due up next. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's taken 4 a ball off Anderson's delivery.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's the pitch. Slider is low, 2-0. And he takes a fastball for a strike, 2-1.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. And this is popped up on the left side. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play.
Well, all you can do right now on a 2-2 count, you know the pitcher can strike you out, is battle and put the ball in play any way you can. The fact that he fouled that pitch off lets you know that he's seeing it well.
Here's the payoff pitch. Pop foul to the left.
Foul!
And on a full count, this is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And Davis pulls it in. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again.
Well, Brett Anderson had a disappointing 2010 with a lot of injuries, but when you watch this guy pitch, if he can stay healthy, he has a chance to be one of the best in the league.
Base is empty with 1 away. First pitch on the way. Can't get him to chase it. That's low, ball 1. And as John said, for Anderson, a long year with injuries. I mean, only 19 starts. Good numbers when he did get the pitch, though, Steve.
You know, what John said is not an overstatement. He's got a chance to be one of the best in the league. He's got, you know, the A's have good pitchers. This kid is the best of their good young pitchers, and he's going to pitch for a long time with great success.
One on the way. Holds up, but it's a called strike. Evens the count at 1. Anderson kicks, throws, and he pops it up. Should have room back there. Out recorded by Santana. Out number 2.
This one goes right up the chute. Sometimes it's hard for a catcher to gauge these sorts of pop-ups, but he had no problem with it.
Two outs and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. And there's Ellsbury for the 3rd out. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Twins 3, Tampa Bay nothing. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. And Jose Bautista's up. Not looking last time. Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. One away.
Well, no runs so far, and he's been able to make every pitch he needs to neutralize some of these big bats. Getting the job done. He looks like he's feeling good.
And Chris Davis to bat. Grounded out his last time through. One out, nobody on. Here's Davis's first look. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now, Gary, it's tough to score when you only get 3 hits. We're deep into this ball game, and they have just not been able to mount any pressure against him today.
Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
That swung on, hit on the ground. Carew, 2 away.
Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different. You know, how long they can go into a game. But right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
So with 2 outs in the inning, here's Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And Mauer's calling for the pitch. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1. The pitch. And he takes a called strike to make it 1-1. The 1-1 delivery, a curve in there. Now it's 1-2. The 1-2 on its way.
0-2.
And good eye by Longoria as he lays off that one, and that count's going to be even. Now the 2-2.
Ball 3.
And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full 3-2.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Longoria settles in. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. He walked him.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
Let's take a quick look at Evan Longoria's season last year. Second in doubles, second in triples. He was also ranked in the top 5 hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive in big runs for his team, he handles the pressure very well.
Two outs and a man on first. And he starts Ellsbury out. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike 1. Swinging a drive deep left center. And that's out number 3.
Well, if I have to predict what's going to happen the rest of this game, I'd have to say he's going to continue doing what he's doing because he looks strong, he looks sharp, and they don't seem to have a chance against him so far.
Minnesota's protecting their lead. Joe Mauer leading it off. And Mauer ready for the first pitch. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike 1. Anderson sends the 0-1. And that's a strike. Mauer now will cover that plate with that big bat.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Mauer fouls it away.
Foul.
Anderson kicks, throws. Slider misses, and it's 1-2 now.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Strike 3, Joe Mauer. He swings right through that one, and he is out.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. Nobody on base, one away. Now the first pitch. Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1. He swings and nails a liner and through the hole into left field.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Cleanup man in the box again. And an RBI single his last time to the plate. One out, man on first. The pitch. This one's grounded foul wide of first. He delivers. Fastball in the dirt that time. He stays off it. Swung on and fouled away. Pitch out. Nothing doing though. There's a bullet towards third. Bautista's got one, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
Gary, I tell you what, I think he caught that one in self-defense. He couldn't even move. He had to just get the glove up.
Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the first pitch. He takes that one. Anderson has him now 0-1.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and contact. This one to Hamilton. And there's the third out. Brett Anderson, good work holding the offense down. Here come the Rays. This is their chance in their half of the eighth. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. As Drupal Cabrera leading it off. Looking back to last season, his average, .328 against the Twins. Aguilera coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. A strike to start the back half of the eighth here, 0-1.
The location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
Good patience as Asdrubal Cabrera lets that one go by for a ball, evening the count.
Well, a little message pitch right there, up and in the strike zone. And I think this hitter will think twice about diving out over the plate after that pitch.
Cabrera hits the ground ball. One away now. And it's Carlos Santana now with one away. Watches that one up there, called strike one.
Well, climbing the ladder with that four-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2. Change up, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The pitch. Foul. It's hit foul by Santana. One-two pitch coming. And he looks at a called third strike on the slider, 2 down.
That's a lot of movement there for a pitch at 87 miles per hour.
A real gutsy pitch on this one as he attacks him right down the middle of the plate.
Boy, did he ever get away with that one there.
Well, it worked that time, but I'd be surprised if it worked again.
Carl Crawford gets to swing now with 2 away. A career .267 number off Minnesota. Here's Crawford's first look. Fastball too low, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Kyle Crawford swings and misses. Count is even. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line to left. And it gets down. The streak is on.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
Now, Carl Crawford can impact the game in a lot of ways. Let's check out last season and how he ended up in the rankings. First in triples, first in stolen bases, and of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job done, finding a way to get on base.
A runner on first with 2 outs. And Cano ready for the first pitch.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit up the middle. The dive, and he's got it. And he's out at first. What an out. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. The Rays unable to get on the board. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply towards the hole.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
No one out and a runner on first. And the first pitch. Hard grounded to short. 1. And they turn the double play. Well, here's a double play that looked like they ordered up.
Great turn and throw at second base. He was ready to make the play. An example of a nicely executed double play.
It's going to be Oliva now, wearing the collar thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. Anderson kicks, throws. Hit hard to second. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. And here's Josh Hamilton leading it off. 0 for 3 to this point. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. He batted .241 last season against the Twins. The 1-0 now. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And that's number 1. Now batting with 1 down, Jose Bautista. He flew out his last time up. Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, you can tell by that approach he was looking for that fastball. He got it, but still out in front.
Down strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
That's a good four-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
Here's the delivery. Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball. Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
So 2 strikes, you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Oh, that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
Two outs, bases empty. Here's Davis's first look. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Good patience, Davis letting it go by. Pretty good eye. The count is even. Missed with the fastball outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 delivery, a fastball taken for a call, strike 2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Here it comes. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
Well, every time you hand the ball to the guy before a game as the manager, all you want him to do is try to get deep in the game with as least amount of runs as possible. And that's what this pitcher gave him. Getting into that 7th inning with giving up absolutely no runs and turning over that bullpen to close it out strong also is a great day for this team and a big win.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was. I
guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. For John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.